Hey everyone, Nam here again, back to do my weekly NFL prediction videos. This time doing the Week 11 segment for the 2022-23 season. Not coming off a good week. I went 6-8. Uh, could have gone 5-9, but luckily the Minnesota Vikings pulled off a miracle there. I thought would have picked Arizona over the Rams. I don't know why I took the Rams. Uh, Philadelphia got upset. Green Bay actually won and beat Dallas. So, I mean, a lot of upsets happened too. And Detroit came back and beat Chicago as well. So, and Seattle got beat by Tampa Bay. But I'm going to just hopefully rebound and do better this week. Starting off with the Thursday night game between Tennessee versus Green Bay. For some reason, I have a feeling Green Bay is going to win this, but then I do terrible in the Thursday night games. So um, I'll take Tennessee in this, but I just feel like this is a spot. Green Bay, I don't know. I feel like what because of that win, they were down two touchdowns in the fourth quarter against the Cowboys, a decent team, and Aaron Rodgers for some reason has the Cowboys number. And I don't know if this is going to maybe spark. I'm not going to say it's going to take them to a division title because the Vikings are really ahead, but maybe a wild card spot that they could still if they go on a run here. So it's a game that to keep close eye on, especially if you're a Packers fan. Chicago versus Atlanta. I'm going to take Chicago here. I just don't think Atlanta necessarily has the I don't know, their offense. I don't know if it's going to match up with Chicago's. Justin Fields has been tearing it up lately. Key thing to keep on for Chicago is they lost Khalil Herbert for a little bit, so that might increase David Montgomery's role. But we'll see what goes from there. Cleveland versus Buffalo. you know, on paper you would think Buffalo, but losing the way they did, and then not sure if Josh Allen's 100%, but uh, you know, and Cleveland. I mean, they're not playing too bad, but I guess I'll take Buffalo here. This is going to be one of those tricky ones, though. I think Carolina versus Baltimore. I'm going to take Baltimore in this spot. Uh, I'll say they'll win. It'll be kind of more of a defensive battle, maybe low scoring, maybe as well. Detroit versus New York Giants. I think this is another one that might be a little bit of low scoring, but Detroit though has been playing weird in terms of you think they're going to lose on paper, but the past 2 weeks they beat divisional opponents in close games and pulling them out. So I don't know, but I'm going to take the Giants. They should win this one, but I'm not counting out Detroit to make this a competitive game. The Jets versus the Patriots. Uh, Boy, this is another tough one because I mean everyone in that division is doing well this year. Um, I mean Buffalo's a little bit on a losing streak, but this should be a tough one. But I'm gonna take New England here, but I won't be surprised if I get that one wrong as well. Washington versus Houston. I'm gonna take the Commanders here. Houston, I just think is one of those teams that where I think you can maybe get a good feel of saying, yeah, I'm going to get this game correct. Rams versus New Orleans. I'm taking New Orleans. They lost. Cup's probably done for the year. There's no reason to rush him back. They say it's at least 4 weeks, but there's no reason to bring him back. I think their season's done. Stafford's still in concussion protocol. New Orleans, they might be wanting to bring in Jameis Winston for Andy Dalton. But I think New Orleans is in a better spot here to pick up a victory. Philadelphia versus Indianapolis. I'm going to say Philadelphia rebounds and gets the win here. I mean, I wasn't. You can't expect maybe a team to go undefeated in today's league, especially with more games being played in the regular season. It's really highly unlikely. So but I did not expect them to lose to Commanders, but you know, sometimes that's when you're most likely lose is when against a team that you feel that you're least likely to lose against. Raiders versus Denver. We'll take Denver here. I mean, it's gonna be a tough spot. I keep taking Raiders, but I got to go against them until they maybe win another game. Cincinnati versus Pittsburgh. I want to take Cincinnati here, but Pittsburgh has just been. I mean, they've been terrible this year, but then every time I pick against them, they seem to win. Tough spot. We'll go with Cincinnati in this one right here. Dallas versus Minnesota, I'm taking Minnesota. Kansas City versus the LA Chargers, we're going to go with the Chiefs. And then Monday night's game, San Francisco versus Arizona, we'll go with the 49ers. So those are my picks for week 11. Feel free to let me know whether you agree or disagree. And with that said, as always, I'm Nam, and always use your noodle.